Welcome to PATRIOTS IAS. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. There are other subject-wise videos are available in our playlist. Try to watch all those videos. It will definitely help you in your preparations. This is 2021 ethics question, and the question is this: identify 5 ethical traits on which one can plot the performance of a civil servant. Justify their inclusion in the matrix. See, the ethics is a systematic study of human actions from the point of view of their rightfulness or wrongfulness. It is a reflective study of what is good or bad as a part of human context which humans are personally responsible. So ethics are subjective standards of what is right and wrong, and for a civil servant acting ethically is of utmost importance. The metrics of ethical traits can be helpful in performance evaluation of a civil servant. Some of the ethical traits are integrity, selflessness, compassion, objectivity, and accountability. Integrity, honesty. Integrity is important for elimination of corruption. Integrity helps a civil servant when he finds corruption to respond it. Integrity helps in the best utilization of public resources, pursuit of professional excellence, leadership quality to act as role model for others. When a civil servant acts honest, he or she will be act as a role model for other aspirants, civil service aspirants. Selflessness. Selflessness helps in resolving conflict of interest, countering nepotism and cronyism, preventing misuse of entrusted public resources and authority. Compassion. Compassion brings empathy towards weaker section, self-motivation to work for weak, outcome and effective orientation, an element of emotional intelligence. See, civil servants, when an UPSC aspirant become a civil servant, he or she become very powerful, and if they don't have the compassion towards the weaker section, then everything will be goes in a wrong direction. So compassion towards the weaker section, towards the economically weaker section, to the disabled people. So compassion must needed towards the weaker section. Objectivity makes a civil servant impartial and non-partisanship. Decisions based on merit without personal bias. Fairness in action, efficiency orientation, tolerance towards opposing views. See, when the decision is taken by a civil servant, there will be lots of opposition comes. So he has to tolerate towards his opposing views, and he has to take his decision without any personal bias. Accountability. Make a civil servant answerable for their conduct and decision. Make administration transparent and public oriented. Build public trust. Deter unethical conduct. See, when a collector takes a decision, if it is a strong, good decision, people and media will praise him. When the decision was taken by him or her is wrong, then he or she has to face a lot of criticism, especially from media. So, when a civil servant is answerable for their conduct and decision. These 5 ethical traits form the ethical foundation of a civil servant, and other values like non-partisanship, tolerance, responsiveness can emanate from them. These traits ensure that a civil servant fulfills his professional obligation even in adverse situations. Next question: distinguish between code of ethics and code of conduct with suitable examples. See, code of conduct is a set of standard of behavior which expect from a civil servant. Code of conduct, a legally enforceable code of conduct, sets out the standard of behavior expected of those working in public service. The Civil Service Code outlines the Civil Service core values and the standards of behavior expected of all civil servants in upholding these values. In India, the current set of ethical norms are the conduct rules contained in the Central Service Conduct Rules 1964. In the next slide, you can see some of the rules. And analogous rules applicable to members of all India service and employees of various state governments. The code of behavior as enunciated in conduct rules, while containing some general norms like maintaining integrity and absolute devotion to duty, and not indulging in conduct unbecoming of government servant, is generally directed towards cataloguing specific activities deemed undesirable for government servants. These conduct rules do not constitute a code of ethics. So, code of ethics, a declaration of value for the civil service, reflecting a public expectation of relationship between civil service and government, legislature, members of the public, with specific reference to the political impartiality, maintenance of highest ethical standards, accountability for actions and responsibilities to the government of the day. There is no code of ethics prescribed for civil servants in India. Although such codes exist in other countries, there is a need for more generic norms to be laid down by way of accepted conduct for the civil servants as recommended by Kota Committee. These are some examples. So look at the Civil Service Conduct Rules of 1964. Some of them are employment of near relatives, government servants in companies, firms, prohibition of sexual harassment on working women, taking part in politics and elections, joining association by government servants, demonstration and strikes, connection with press and other media, criticism of government, accepting gifts and dowry, public demonstration in honor of government servants. These are some of the Central Service Conduct Rules by 1964. So you can look at the some of the about the ethics in detail. So what is ethics? Ethics is defined as systematic study of human actions from the point of view of what is rightfulness or wrongfulness. It is a reflective study of what is good or bad, that part of the human conduct for which humans have the personal responsibility. It is a set of standards that society places itself, helps to guide behavior, choice and actions. So ethics deals with voluntary actions, that are human actions and actions of humans. So what are the human actions? The human actions are done consciously, deliberately, with the view of an end. Whereas actions of humans may not be willfully voluntary, consciously, deliberately. See, for example, such as actions of humans as sleeping, walking. But so ethics deals with voluntary actions, that is human actions and actions of humans. Human actions, that are actions which done by the humans consciously and deliberately, whereas actions of humans are not done by the human consciously and deliberately. In ethics in civil service is part of actions of humans. In civil servants takes the actions consciously and deliberately. So in ethics, civil service deals only with human actions. This is all about ethics. If you like the video, please subscribe our channel. Please share the video with your friends. There are other subject-wise videos are available in our playlist. Try to watch all those videos. It will definitely help you in your preparations. Thanks for watching.